a rough day. And yeah, I gotta kind of remember a little bit about what we're up to here. We got a few things we want to do. Let's see here. You know, I really need to think about doing a to-do list if I can. But let's see here. We got our Gatling gun thing set up. That's good, but we don't have a turret controller. Yeah. Let's see. What can we do? Let's see here. We might be able to get enough. We gotta try to get. Well, I'm gonna get this fixed first. I need large steel tubes. I don't like to have things unrepaired. So let's go ahead and get some large steel tubes out of here. We'll get the headlight set up. Interior plates. Pretty sure I can do that too. So yeah, you might notice that there's a better audio going on, and that is because today's my birthday, and for my birthday I got a new audio setup. So I'm kind of really excited to be able to have some good audio for you guys. So hopefully the new headset and microphone work really well for you guys. I know I like it. So, but yeah, so that's kind of really exciting. Let's see here. Where is... Oh, there it is. Alright, good. Now we got that in place. Now we set this up back here so that we can be able to do some work on it. But there is a few things we want to do. So we got a number of repair locations. But you know what we need is well, to get the ship over here we need gyros, and that's really the big deal. Is we need gyros. So let's go ahead and go to the repair here. And let's see if there's gyros there, because I don't think, if I remember right, neither one of these repair contracts had gyros. And I know we got to improve our standing with these guys so we don't get in trouble. So you have to forgive the frog in my throat, but we've had a lot going on. So let's go ahead and check this one out. Let's see what kind of repair work we need to do on this. If it's not a what we want. Oh yeah, this one's the bomb. Alright, so yeah. Huh. We need, yeah, okay. Alright, we need steel plates. Where is, okay, mixed signals. Alright. Okay, we got steel plates. Oh, let's see. Let's go ahead and drop this off in here. And we'll drop this off and this off, and we'll see if we can't get that one repaired. The idea being that if we can't get what we need from it, we might as well repair it and then go from there. So now where is that repair job? Alright, let's go out here and repair this bomb. That's kind of the first thing we're gonna have to do, is repair the bomb. Yeah, that's gonna happen. So yeah, it's one of those things. So Grids, really? I'm out of steel plates. It doesn't look like we got anything else that's coming up, so... Alright. I need a what? Alright, so let's see here. Well, the goal here is what I'm trying to do is to get as much as much of these things either repaired or salvaged as I can. But here's the thing: I want to be able to be in a position to have improved, you know, just have the better standing with them to be able to get that, you know, because you want to be able to have that set up. So, God, I'm a little goopy. All right, let's go ahead and. Alright, let's zip up here and get our stuff. Alright, so we don't need any of this stuff for sure. But we do need a few other things. You know what's gonna really suck is I don't have the grids. Yeah. I don't have the grids for that, and I basically wasted my stuff. Alright, we're gonna zip down here and take a look at this. Just gotta keep looking for a gyro. Well, that was dumb. Yep, that was definitely dumb. Alright, mental note. Do not do that again. I gotta catch up to my body so I can get my tools back. And my materials, because they don't have a lot of that. Wow, it really went far, didn't it? Whoa. I don't know that that's a... Is that an asteroid out there? Alright, let's get up to where you are. Good. That sucked. Alright, so we knew that was not what we want. Alright, I don't know that there's any other repair station stuff, is there? No, it's just those two locations. Okay, so... No, this is not gonna go well. Oh man, this is the struggle that's been going on in this series, is that everybody's a damn bloody gun dealer. It's extremely frustrating, like ridiculously frustrating. Yeah. We gotta try to salvage our gyro and then figure out what we're gonna do from there. That's really our best bet because I can't even move the other ship if I don't, so... So one of the things I'm doing is I'm testing out my, one of the things I'm doing is I am testing out my, the way this whole, I'm actually testing out a lot of stuff, but, of course, you don't have any more stuff, just see, that's just the weapons. I don't want weapons. Huh. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Alright, so let's go find out if that's what I needed. Question is, am I gonna get, just to get a gyro, am I gonna lose my faction status with those guys? I don't know. Yep. Unidentified signal, okay. Okay, what do we got here? Well, we got a station. And we've got a gyro right there. Alright, time to make them hate us, I guess. Huh. Well, here's the thing. I said if I did this, I would definitely get my gyro. So, we did this, getting gyro. I know it's gonna suck. It's gonna really ruin my whole chances of everything with these guys, but Let's check our status with these guys. Ah, yep, we've gone to negative land with these guys. Alright then. Well, that just means we're just gonna have to go that much hardcore to get the others. I wonder if I'll die if I cut that warhead up. No. Alright, let's get in here. Alright, so... Okay, why am I not seeing where I want to put this thing? Uh-huh. Alright, let's get this gyro in place. And I'll keep it on this ship until I get the other ship. Get this ship over with our smaller vessel, and that'll be fine. So let's go ahead and get this gyro in place. We're going to put it right here. Uh-huh. Oh, I like that. So now I gotta go to all those other ones and salvage maximum salvage I can, just to get the parts that I'm not gonna be able to get because I'm now enemies with these guys. And that is the trick. Alright, now next repair here is right out there. And that is the the shield deal with the warhead in the middle. Yeah. Well, that accomplished absolutely zilch. Alright, well, let's go to repair here over here. Alright, we're gonna go take care of this next repair here. Thanks for screwballing our reputation with this, we might as well. I mean, I don't know what else to do, so it's kind of one of those tough situations where, yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and do it. Alright, what do we got? Well, I could go straight across and take those laser deals. Laser antenna do not broadcast a signal to that other players need to record correctly line of sight to function. Well, we got superconductors and detector components, stuff like that. Well, let's give it a shot.
Energy critical.
Well, good news is I got a solar panel and I got a laser thing. So let's go, where are we at here? Ah, yeah, there we are. Okay, let's get back here, get back to the ship. We'll drop the laser antenna, and we'll drop the solar panel, solar array. The solar array we can actually add to the ship. So that was a good securement. These guys are gonna hate us. If they don't already, they're gonna hate us. Alright, let's get down here and get these components in place, even if they're just to store for storage. We definitely want these components in place. So. Okay, so this one here is going to be the antenna. Oh! I can't make an antenna. Huh, no kidding.
No energy.
Oh, snap. I was sitting there thinking and I forgot about my thing I gotta do. I've got this laser antenna and I can't make antennas. Which means I frantically have to build and destroy a beacon so that I can be able to build the antenna. So let's get the beacon in place. Oh no, I'm gonna need a lot of large steel tubes. Well, actually, technically under the rules, I can't even build it. So all that antenna parts are going to go into here because I can't do that with this piece. Alright, well that leaves the repair here over in this spot here, I'm pretty sure. Yep. So let's go ahead and strip this one out, even though I did put some money towards it. Repaired a bunch of things, which was stupid. I just thought, oh wow, maybe I can get the, get the stuff for it. But nope, nope. That's dumb. That was incredibly dumb. So yeah, we're not going to do that. Right now in this episode, I'm also testing out having all the sound piped from the game to my headphones as opposed to having them through the speakers. I got a speaker set up, so. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump over here. So here's the thing, when you're coming up on these things, where it says repair here is the point in which it's gonna do its morphing, it's gonna teleport away. So if you can locate that spot and you can what? No. Ah, man. Ah, that I didn't even get a chance to salvage anything from it before it canceled its thing. Good gravy. Not cool, man. Not cool. Alright. Well, such as it is. Let's go back to the... Let's go back over to the beacon here. So as we're going to do, we're going to go back. We're going to offload whatever we managed to grind off before it canceled. And then I don't think I can actually do... I might be able to do the completion if the ship is hooked to the station. I don't know. But right now, all right. Wow, we got only 9 plates. Oh, that sucks. All right, no problem. No problem. All right. Alright, good. High oxygen environment, gotta love it. Alright. Alright, so you guys, unfortunately, are not friendly to me anymore. Well, okie dokie. Let's go to the runabout. Oh no. Oh no, you don't. You're not getting me this time. I keep skipping that atmosphere, you see, that's the problem. I want to end up over here. Okay, so I'm thinking get out there to that location. I know that the GMU station is not friendly with us, but my runabout's over there, so that's where I want to be because I'm going to hook that up to the ship, and then once I get the gyro hooked into it, I'll be golden. So that's going to really make a big impact on a lot of our operations in this sector. I also have to get my solar panel attached, but I think I dumped everything and I didn't attach it, so it sucks, but it is what it is, you know. Alright, so we're rolling along here. So when we get up to this location, we obviously can't really do much with the station because even though we have contracts out, they're not friendly to us. So we're going to have to go with an alternative means of being able to get things done, which means we need to go to one of the other stations that we do have friendly contact with. And that's going to be kind of tricky, but we're going to need to do that. Trying to see what's the best angle to come at this. getting there. Right now it's just a waiting game. Want to get close enough to our location, but see, they're not friendly either. Now where's the roundabout? Roundabout's up here, so let's go ahead and get up here. Alright, we're going to be passing the nickel silicone. We're coming up on the roundabout now. We'll break down that gyro and get it put onto it. I'm going to break it down to like 2. Alright, let's go ahead. We're going to spool it down as we come up. Because we don't want this thing to be like a bug on a windshield if we can help it. Okay, we're winding down. So we get the runabout situated, we get ourselves locked into place, and then we have to head towards Europa. But we do have a whole bunch of contracts to do, so that is something we're going to need to consider. Alright, let's do this. Alright, let's go up here. Where do we put that thing? Alright, we're going to get this off of here. And then we're going to go set up the grid. And I also happen to know that the small cargo pod up here also fulfills the cargo pod mode. Alright, let's get her done. Alright, we're almost there. Almost there. I figure once we get this thing connected up, it'll go really a long ways towards giving me higher mobility, more reconnaissance capabilities. So that's all we can do on this. Fair enough. But we do have the capability to... Oh, nuts. I didn't set my waypoint, did I? No, I did not. Ah. Alright, where did I put you? Alright. Okay. Now. Alright, so what we gotta do is we gotta get some of this underway. I'm gonna put a landing gear here. Bam, just like that. Alright, perfect. And then for the cargo pod, I have got to get like antennas or something on these things. Because I keep losing my ships. This is like ridiculous because I did all this effort to get this. I've got to remember, you know, that's what it is. I keep forgetting that the ship. Ah, nuts on a boy. How did I forget? Well. Ah, there you are. Alright. Now we're going to need some material. I am going to need to get this thing up and running. I'm probably going to need a few more of these. Alright, and then we're also going to need some some motors and where am I going to find what I need? Here we are. That's what we need right here. Take those. I'll take that. And let's see, we got pretty much everything else we need. Maybe flush out with 10 more of those. Oh yeah, and we'll take those. And hell, we'll take that too. Why not? Why not? Let's do this. Alright. Now, where is that ship? Alright, so... yeah. Me? No, 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 we gotta go this way. So a couple things I'm gonna have to worry about here. Alright, but first things first. Let's get as much of these cargo pods as we can get built. Alright, cool. I'm gonna call this my prize. Well, the idea is see if I call this my prize, then I'm good to go. And then we're gonna go back over to alright, let's get this stuff loaded in here. And where's the chair? Okay. This has turned out to be kind of tricky. Oh boy, is this an operation. Alright, we're coming up on it now. And then we're gonna Alright, so let's set these guys up with a... we need to get the gyroscopes. Okay, so what we're doing is we're setting up groups. And the reason why we're setting up groups is so that we're going to be able to make it easier for us to, I'm just going to call it engine. I can change it later. They'll make it easier for me to toggle these on and off. Alright, now that our ship is connected with at least mag locks, as long as we're not doing any kind of super crazy maneuvers, we'll be doing okay, but we do need to get a connector set up. But at least we're hooked up and we're, actively in transport, so. Which is kind of what I wanted to do. I wanted to be able to get this set up like that. Run a test on this. This is a really good test. I like this. Let's see here. So I'm thinking, yeah, this is really good. I like this. Now we have it set up here where we can be able to actually fly as one unit, and then I can break that off and take it off and run it in different places and stuff. So that'll work out. Yeah, that'll work out really nice. Okay, let's rotate in place, get in position. So this turned out to be a really good, test out of the new equipment episode. Be able to get the ships together, which is kind of what I wanted to do on this episode as well. So we're going to go ahead and close that up. Head to the cockpit, and we're going to do some cleanup. So let's see here. We're going to eliminate. Yep, that's got to go. Prize got to go. Alright, I think I've got all the other stuff that was loose. So now, we got a couple of different things we can do. We can proceed.
Storm inbound.
Yeah, well, we're gonna. Hopefully that's not gonna hit me. That would really suck. I really need to get a turret controller, honestly. Alright, so this is going to be good. This is going to be a nice episode here. So we got a few things done. Tested out the new equipment. Went ahead and brought the two ships together. We got the gyros salvaged. We managed to make an enemy out of, or at least pissed off another faction. So all in all, we had a pretty productive episode. And next episode, of course, we've got a lot more we need to do. We need to decide if we're going to get the contracts done, if we're going to start making our way over to Europa, which is where we need to go to next. What are we going to do as far as our supplies are concerned, those kind of things. So there's a whole lot more to come. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time.